It's time to get serious about your lawn. It's time to step up to the best mower brand money can buy. For nearly 4 decades, Skag has been the easy choice for lawn care professionals. Don't settle for anything less than simply the best when it comes to mowing your lawn. There's sure to be a Skag model that's perfect for your yard, big or small. Make your lawn the envy of the neighborhood. Visit your local Skag dealer today. Skag, simply the best.
Here's a familiar face. Maybe you know Hunter Rajan. Hi.
Hi.
Bishop Flaget, many moons ago it seems now, but you're in high school up in the Dublin area. Tell us more about what's going on with you these days.
So as of now, it's been a lot of working on college applications. I am a senior in Dublin, Jerome, so that's been a lot of what's on my mind. But I'm also been taking care of my neuroscience club. I'm the president of the neuroscience club at my school, and I'm helping us all study for a local competition called the PIN Olympiad, as well as trying to get in some more speakers and presenters that are involved in the field of neuroscience and neurology.
Very cool. I know you and I talked about this last year, but now you've got a year's experience under your belt, so to speak, for this, and something you can truly wrap your brain around. The PIN, that's PIN Olympiad, and we're talking about power in neuroscience, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this something you hope to make as a career down the road?
Yeah, I do hope to go into a sort of MD, PhD career in which I am having to treat patients in a clinical setting, as well as making progress in the research field towards, say, new treatments for neurological diseases, or along those kinds of lines.
Yeah. Now, this competition that we're talking about is not until mid-April, but with next week being Catholic Schools Week, it kind of brings back where you really got your roots started down here in Chillicothe at Bishop Flaget. So you're speaking to a lot of folks you might remember, right?
Yeah. Oh man, I'm bringing back so many memories of being there. It was simpler times, but fun times as well.
I like these simpler times. What we want to do here is really we're recruiting folks to participate in this Olympiad. Tell us how they can do so.
So the Power in Neuroscience, there is a registration site. It should be, there's a flyer that I have, and that's the way to access the actual site registration. It's a Google form. As far as I know, they only have access to it available through the flyer. So if there's a way to share that to as many school districts as possible, that'd be the best option. As of now, I'm probably going to put it up on my neuroscience webpage as well, DJHS Neuroscience. So that could be another way to access the flyer and register for the competition.
Mm-hmm. And we'll share the QR code that you have on that poster as well. What sort of students are you looking for to participate?
So this Olympiad is primarily a way to reach out to more underserved communities or people who might not have as much access to opportunities or such as in the field of neuroscience. So this is mostly a way to give people an avenue to sort of dip their toes into that realm.
Mm-hmm. And now, is this something that it's open to anyone, or do you have to be a person that has plans to go into neuroscience?
Oh, it's open to anyone. Even if you have like a passing interest in neuroscience and you want to explore more, then you can definitely get involved in this. It's just a great way to see if this is really if this neuroscience is really something you want to pursue. There are many different types of events in the actual Olympiad, including anatomy demonstrations, student and faculty speakers, and there's also competition portions such as a multiple choice exam. And in the year that I competed, this isn't on the description on the registration form, but in the year that I competed, there was a team event in which you get partnered randomly and have to research on a neuroscience topic and present on it. So it's a way to build connections as well.
What was it like for you to get involved with something like this? Because I imagine it's kind of like a book club or some other type of club, so to speak, that normal kids would get involved with. But this is extra powerful with the neuroscience.
Yeah, so this was through almost a coincidence because I happened to be in contact with the previous Power in Neuroscience president who got me in touch with the current president now. And she and I have been, Liliana D'Alessio and I have been keeping in touch about this, her progress on setting up this Olympiad. And I've basically been working on trying to get the word out as much as possible.
Yeah. Now, for folks who do not know who you are, how did your interest come to neuroscience?
It started a long time ago in like around middle school. I wasn't too open about it, but it happened when a member of my family suffered a TBI, and from that, their personality changed dramatically, and it was mostly that made me wonder why this was happening to them. And so from there, I just started to branch out on my own and try to find resources that could provide me some sort of information, and it just escalated from there. And here I am now.
And who knows, in 6 or 7 years, this could be a career for you too.
That'd be a dream, honestly.
We'll throw out a hashtag Brainiac for you there. Of course, you were involved with the spelling bees. I know that your dad talked about getting you involved with the geography bee that was going on too. Competition is, I think you've been fueled by competition, have you not?
Yeah, competition's a lot of what got me involved in the things that I love. So like neuroscience, of course. I'm still involved in competitions now, such as HOSA, which is a great way to just explore the medical field and possible careers in general. But it mostly served as an inspiration for me to try and reach out to others and introduce them to and maybe grow in them a passion like the one I have for the medical field.
Now the PIN Olympiad is going to take place in the Ohio Union at The Ohio State University. You're a senior. Have you made a college choice yet?
I'm narrowing down my choices now, but I'm still leaving myself room to try and explore some more choices.
Yeah.
As well.
But keeping you home at Ohio State wouldn't be a bad idea.
Not too bad at all.
Anything that we've missed that you wanted to touch on?
Just another opportunity that I think could be pretty good to consider would be the Explorations in Neuroscience Research Internship Program. So basically, this is an opportunity for high school students to experience biomedical research and learn from trained mentors, their graduate students, during 7 weeks, which is also a paid internship as well. So this is basically encouraging the interns to explore undergraduate degrees in neuroscience and gain a high quality research experience in a dynamic lab environment. And maybe even in the application process, it involves writing a small essay about your passion in neuroscience, something along that topic, and you may even get placed into a lab of your choice. So in the year that I was selected, there were 12 participants, and based on our individual essays, we were sort of shifted into a lab covering a topic that we were interested in, whether it be from neuroscience on a cellular perspective to neuroscience and a behavioral aspect, such as how it affects one's behaviors and thoughts.
We knew long ago that you had a bright future, and the future is now. And there'll be a lot of people rooting for you, no doubt, to come graduation time and where you head after this. But perhaps we'll have some of the kids from Southern Ohio make their way up to Ohio State on April 15th to participate in the PIN Olympiad, and you can show them the ropes, so to speak.
That'd be great. That'd be amazing. That's the dream of this Olympiad in the organization, to get as many people as involved as possible and offer an opportunity to as many as possible.
Before I let you go, anything you miss about Chillicothe?
I forget the name. I miss all my friends, of course, like back in Bishop Flaget, but I also miss this ice cream place. I forget the name of, but I always remember I got a rainbow flavor when I went there.
Probably Highlands Ice Creamery.
I think so.
Yeah, that's who it is. They'll be opening again in February. They've been closed for January. So I talked with Pat earlier today. So, well, fantastic. Thank you again for what you're doing, and good luck to you down the road. And who knows, maybe we might need your services as a doctor one of these days.
Of course, that's the ambition. Thank you for having me.
Hunter Rajan, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.